Welcome to 8.4, Proportionality Theorems. So we have quite a few theorems here for parallel lines, and basically if you look at how you set things up, it makes it a lot easier. So RT is to RU, RT is to TQ, and then RU is to US. You can set them up a couple different ways. And these other theorems, if you have parallel lines, you can cut everything into proportions. So it's best if we just get through what we're doing. The weirdest one is the angle bisector one. But what they did is AD is to DB as that side of the angle is to the other side of the angle. But you could do it the other way. You could do AC is to AD as BC is to BD. But I'll show you that as we do homework, okay? So find the length of AB. So you have parallel lines here, which means you can set up 4 is to 12 as 3 is to AB. So 4 is to 12 as 3 is to AB. And you cross multiply. 36 is to 4AB. Divide off the 4. And 9 is AB. Okay, same thing here. You could do 12 is to 14 as 18 is to AB. And again, that only works if you have parallel lines, so that's 12AB, and 18 times 14 is 252, divided by 12, and AB is equal to 21. Okay? Are the two lines parallel here? Okay, so we can, if they are parallel, then 8 is to 5 as 12 is to 7.5. So you cross multiply. 5 times 12 is 60, and 8 times 7.5 is 60. So yes, they are parallel. Okay, same thing here. 22.5 is to 25 as 18 is to 20. All right, so 22.5 times 20 gives us 450. And is that equal to 18 times 25, which is 450? So yes, they are parallel. Same thing. 15 is to 24. They don't look parallel, but let's just make sure. 10 is to 18. Cross multiply. 240. 18 times 15 is 270. So no, they're not parallel. Here they appear not to be parallel, but we're not sure. 16 is to 35. As 15 is to 34. So we cross multiply. 16 times 34 is 544. And 35 times 15, that's going to give you 525. So no, they are not parallel. Now here we go. BD is to BF, the total length, as something is to CG, the total length. Well, that would be CE. All right, now erase that, and we'll do the next problem. Number 12, CG, the whole length, is to something as BF, the whole length, is to DF, the smaller one. All right, so that means CG must be to EG. Okay, we'll erase all that and do the next one, number 13. EG, this little one right here, is to CE, okay, as DF is to what? DB. Okay, good, and we'll just do this in blue. CG, the whole length, is to CE as something is to BD. Well, the whole length would be BF. Okay, good. And we're find the length of the indicated line segment. All right, so 20 is to 8 as 15 is to the VX. All right, so 20 VX equals 8 times 15 is going to be 120 divided by 20 gives me 6. All right, let's do SU. So 10 is to SU as 8 is to 12. So that's 120 equals 8 times SU, divide off the 8. SU equals 15. Number 17, find the value. So we'll do, I think what they do in the theorem is they do 8 is to y as 4 is to 6. All right, so that's 48 equals 4y. Divide up the 4, y is 12. Same thing here, 3 is to 4.5 as z is to 1.5. So 4.5z equals 4.5. Divide by 4.5, we get 1. Okay, 16.5 is to p as 11 is to what? So take 29 minus 11, you get 18. Then you cross multiply. 11p is equal to 16.5 times 18, which is 297, divided by 11. So divide by 11, and you get 27. All right, let's do this one. 28 is to 36 as something, don't know what that is to q. That something must be 16 minus q. Because the total minus q will give us that little piece there. So now we have to cross multiply. That's 28q. And 36 times that whole thing. So 36 times 16 is 576 minus 36q. So we're going to add 36q to 28. And that's going to be 64q equals 576. So 576 divided by 64 gives us 9 for q. So these q is 9, which is what we were wanting. The other one must have been 7 to make it 16. All right, what they do wrong? So first let's solve for x. Let's do the actual problem. 5 is to 10, as 6 is to x. And what do we get? 5x equals 60. Divided by 5, you get 12. Now let's look and see what they did. They said rs is to qu. So they did 5 is to, that's just crazy. So 5 is to x. That's what they did here. And it should be 10. And then rq is to st. So they crisscrossed everything. And that's not how you're supposed to do it. Okay? So they just did it in the wrong order. Next, what they do wrong, let's solve it. So 10 is to 16 as x is to 14. And right there you see that they flip-flop something. So that's 140. That's 16x. So 140 divided by 16 gives us 8.75. So x is 8.75. Okay. And we already saw what they did. They crisscrossed everything. They went 10 is to 16, and then they went backwards the other direction. And there's all your answers. So good job.